Breaking news, baby dolls. More secret encoded messages coming from LibertySwap Finance. I've got so much more juicy information. Alpha coming your way and more. There is a postie made by LibertySwap and the official Twitter. And they've said actually this post. Let's read the bottom one first. Lady Liberty has said, by my hand, the network of liquidity thieves and PulseChain saboteurs will end. Now, as soon as I saw by my hand, I said, aha! Your friend Somi, aka me, I'm here 18 hours a day. I know exactly who said the quote, by my hand. And it came from Do Kwon, aka Dildo Kwon, who was the founder of Luna and UST, Terra Luna. And I remember the exact tweet he made. Bankless featured it in an episode. Do you want to know what the tweet was? He said, by my hand, die will die. It's a cute ode Easter egg. Okay. Now, this is the Easter egg-ish part of the story. Keep flicking the pages, friends, okay? Because what actually ended up happening is, see, Bankless, friends, you know Bankless, Davey Soy Hoffman and Ryan Soy Adams, they made a tweet. They made a whole video around it. They mentioned it. And they basically said, hey, I remember it was Davey Soy Hoffman. Davey Soy Hoffman, friends, who is permanently on my Bitcoin monthly chart. So this is Davey Soy Hoffman. I remember he sat there and he goes, guys, I'm going to take a bet that DAI is going to outlast Do Kwon's stablecoin, the Algo stablecoin at the time, right? And you know, they were copping a lot of flack for it because you were getting 20% yield on UST and then it all went down. So that's another part of the Easter egg. Like, by my hand, DAI will die. But if you know how the story ends, the DAI actually wins. It just out-survives everything. I wonder if that's a clue for how the next puzzle piece will feel. So that's why I've written here, thanks for the Easter egg, my lady of liberty. So it's kind of like, it's double open code speak, friends. You know, the Japanese army, they did open code. So friends, remember I got a friend, Kyle. He calls himself the Circumcizer. So, like I've told you many times, do not fall asleep next to Kyle. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. Ah! Kyle, he told me about the Japanese code, open code. It refers to the cryptographic codes used by the Japanese military in World War II. Interesting, right? So, part of this, friends, they had a protocol. So I don't know the exact way, but they had a way to talk such that if the enemy heard the message, the people who knew the protocol, they knew what they were talking about. Yeah. They knew what they actually mean. It's kind of like if I say left, it actually means right. If I say up, it actually means down. You know, but it was a way of talking. It's a hidden double speak, if you will, like an open code. Where like, hey, everyone can hear it, but people who know what to look for in the code, they'll hear something special. Here we have Mr. Dirty Crypto.
Looking to buy PulseChain but not sure how? Instantly swap from BNB, Base, Ethereum, or Arbitrum. Go to LibertySwap.finance.
Very epic, groovy music there. So, just to catch you up on what's happened, so LibertySwap have done like a story character twist, which may have been just because I guess, spoke off script, but I don't even have the script. So I just started basically, Better Wank basically does the exploit happens, and I just aim my guns everywhere and I go, you're all guilty! You're not getting my coins! Literally, that's what started happening, and Lady Liberty just flipped the script. She goes, you know what? Let's bring the boss battle now! PDI is a cancer, those exit liquidity thieves. That's pretty much what's been happening out here. Has it made the price go down? No, because we've rinsed a lot of the Jeets, man. They're all gone. They're all gone from this level down here. So maybe we got to unlock new Jeets, you know, 1, 2, 3 cents, and hopefully 10 cents and beyond. In other news as well, friends. So ZachXBT, as I mentioned for you earlier, he started drinking soy latte. So he considers PulseChain to be an exit liquidity chain for insiders to extract value. He tagged it next to like Ripple XRP, which is it's funny. ZachXBT, like you're talking like soy BT XBT here, because PulseChain is doing 15 times more daily volume than Cardano. You know, is Cardano an exit liquidity chain? Okay. Maybe it is to you. Okay, PulseChain is rank 5th in terms of organic volume without doing the bullcrap Wintermute fake trash inventory arbitrage fake volume scam by those quant scum. PulseChain's rank. Are you telling me that Polygon? PulseChain's doing more DEX volume natural than Polygon. Is Polygon an exit liquidity scam? Is that, we're doing more volume than Telegram chain. Kronos. So apparently Kronos and Avalanche, I do not know, friends, they're also exit liquidity scams. These are all, friends, all this volume, this is all because of the Avalanche token. Remember I told you how the fake, it's not fake, it's real, but like, it's not real. Like, on-chain trench volume. What it is they put stable coins and then they put their layer 1 token and they're all listed on Binance. So if Binance and the token moves up like 0.5%, all the bots like scavenge to make their 10 cents of this. So what they'll do is they'll buy like, you know, $1 million of Avalanche on chain and they'll sell $1 million and $1,000 on the exchange, so that they arbitrage $1,000. But if you look at the volume, you go, wow, $1 million of volume happened on Avalanche. That must be so great. No, look, and PulseChain doesn't have that because it's not listed. That's why it's not listed. It's not listed on Binance. That's how you know you're early. I also had a fun tweet here. I said, I look forward to ZachXBT spending 8 hours one day blocking everyone, tagging him because PulseChain price is rising above Zach price and the glory is here. So this is him saying, if for PulseChain. He does. He actually does call Cardano an exit liquidity for insiders. Which is funny. Yeah, I guess literally if you're going to use that metric, well, I guess PulseChain is in the top 5%. So you're saying everything is exit liquidity? I mean, Soylana chain, the VCs are literally dumping. I mean, they're literally dumping their staked soy into a retailer digital asset treasury so they can get retail to buy. I mean, like, if that's literally the definition of exit liquidity, because they don't want to wait until the bear market to get it out, so they want retailer to buy it now. So I'm telling you, friends, we're already ready. The PulseChain electronic gifts are coming, and we are ready. And once price is going up and everything, there will be events that we're going to tag them all. Okay, it's not going to be, hey, have you noticed the chart? It's not going to be that. It's going to be, we told you, we begged you, you had to save your followers, but you failed the test. You failed the test last time. You failed the test again. Deep value contrarian. And there'll be a lot of spins and spice and all of these things around it. And yeah, trust me, I'll guarantee you, fans, that they feel the sweat. You know what they'll be doing, fans? I just want to show you. They'll be doing Ivan's smiley face. Yep, fans. You know the emoji. Let's look at the box here. You know how there's a smiley face here, but it has the sweat symbol. See that's friends. They're gonna be replying with that. You see that? Get used to that. They're gonna be like the smiley face with the sweat symbol. That's like, hey, I'm smiling, but I'm actually really sweaty. Because I know I'm messed up. That's what it is. I know I'm messed up deep down. Also, friends, remember, this is the picture of the PulseChain electronic gifts. Now, I was going to make just a really fun joke photo, which I have. And I just wrote PDI. I was going to write PDI on the boxes. And I'm going to say, see, there's mystery. Secret, encoded message, secret. It's obviously just a joke, okay? But this was really, really weird, man. Really coincidentally weird. Okay, the people, the way they're standing, it spelled PDI. Like, I know, but the picture was uploaded by Johnny Chaos, the man of the chaotic nature, John. He deleted his Twitter, but don't worry, friends. He does it from time to time. You know, because, friends, you gotta understand, no one's like me. 99% of people, when they get all this negativity, it's creeping into their life. Right, for their day-to-day, because they're just getting bombarded. Negativity, hate, violence, all these. So they'll take a break. They either Either they sometimes outright just delete their tweet after a while, or they just take a break. They just go away. I'm a freak. I come out, lollipop swinging, Spoony swinging, it's stable. I come out, you know. Even Kyle the Circumcizer, he can come too. So it's not normal to do what I do. A lot of people go like, you know what, I'm taking a break. I'm like, huh? Who wants to fight? Who wants to fight me? Huh? And the people recognize it, by the way. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Also, shout out to Mr. Wren. He said, Sammy, man, you got some bloodshot eyes today. You haven't slept. Yeah, what actually happened, friends, I don't know what's been happening lately. It's happened a few times now. If I eat anything after 8 o'clock, for some reason, it's like something happens to me. Like there's a caffeine sugar burst in the middle of the night. I can't sleep. I've got to wait till 4 a.m. to sleep. It makes absolutely no sense. There's no caffeine in any of the food I have. Like there's nothing. I don't know what it is. Yeah, so I literally stay up to 4 a.m. So I should be sleeping through. I'm not going to leave you out in the dark though. Who's going to do juicy news? Who's going to do juicy news? Who's going to defeat the soy boy bears? If I'm not there, who's going to do it? No one. So I'll sleep when I'm dead. The PulseChain marketing gift warehouse workers are all standing to form the letter P die. That's funny, friends. Obviously, it is a complete joke. I've even written here, it's a complete joke. I just drew it by total coincidence for fun. Maybe some soy boys won't even make it to the bottom of this message. It's pretty funny. You can draw the letters out. Friends, the ladder here spells the A. That's so weird, man. And why is it just for... Remember, it's total joke. No one told me. There's no hints out there from it. There's no hints. I just looked at it because I was going to make a joke out of this myself. I was just going to draw it in a random place. And like, sometimes we have fun with that. Like, you know, everyone says, oh, there's numerology. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, 1 + 2 is a number and 5 is also a number and 5 is also another number. 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 6, 9. So we have fun with all of that. But for some reason, this is a bit, you know, it's making me laugh. And even having more fun. Mr. Corey Spaghetti Meatballs. I'm confused. Why are these PulseChain marketing devices being kept a quasi-secret? Why can't anybody share what they actually are? Now, this is why I use this opportunity to shed light in a very fun and family-friendly way. We're going to have some fun. So I made a joke here. I said, it's a cabal of insiders who are so delusional to think that they are part of a secret club of insider believers that are secretly communicating with Richard Hart through Simplex regarding those electronic gifts. Simplex is an encrypted telegram. Now, friends, why I said this, I'll continue before. Of course, it's a big joke, right? I said, they think Richard has a grand plan to peg those electronic gifts to mailboxes with wealthy addresses and somehow back the gifts with a marketing campaign that will enrich them all. Joking. Soy! Now, all of these, friends, it's a joke is in the way I tell it, but that's actually true. There are some insiders. They are in a private group. Richard did make the Telegram chat. He has nominated some people. Yeah. They're in a cabal. Right? And here's Corey going, hey, why hasn't Richard told me? Why are there secrets? And I'm like, oh, did somebody say secrets? You mean to tell me information asymmetry? Where have I seen that before? Probably nothing. Okay. You see how it's playing out? Right there. It's playing out. So I'm using it as a fun joke, yeah, because that's the whole thing. They go, oh, I'm in a secret group. Richard's talking to me. He's nominating me. We're going to do the electronic gifts, and there's going to be a big marketing campaign. Yes. It's probably happening. It's probably happening. But see how much of a lunatic you sound like right now? That's what you sound like. That's what Ivan on Tech, when he watches PulseChain Community, that's what you sound like. You sound like absolute deranged lunatics. But you know you're not a lunatic because you're actually in the chat, because it's the same Telegram chat that he linked, or Simplex chat, whatever it's called, from his actual Twitter. His actual Twitter linked it. So you know you're not a nut job, but everyone else thinks you're a nut job. Whoa. It's almost like The fractal is playing out all over again. You know, not everyone's going to make it, friend. Not everyone's going to make it. But luckily for us, the whole chain's cheap. So, you know, if you're a bit slow, it's all right. In 2019, Hex wasn't even made yet. All right? Hex wasn't made. The chain of Pulse had no pulses. Wasn't even conceived yet. And Richard Hart was asking questions about Tether and the FDIC insuring Tether and who's insuring the FDIC. So he's very familiar with counterparty risk and the notion of custody, right? And Tether and their holdings. And do I need to spell it for you? Stable coins! If he made a stablecoin, he would tell me all about it. You know, whenever I hear a cuck talk like that, I know they haven't watched any video. And you know what? That's your problem. Because you're too dumb to realize the fact that there is literally zero upside to ever putting your name on any stablecoin, according to history. In fact, Nikolai is dead and CZ got put in jail and they had to cut the legs of Binance USD. It was making $1 billion a year. There is zero upside to putting your name on a stablecoin. I'm so special. Richard Hart's going to message me and tell me he's going to put a stablecoin on the chain. I'm going to get in. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. You know? You don't have to order the soy latte. Why don't you get a skim cap? Why don't you just get a normal latte? Why does it have to be a soy latte? Why are you skipping leg day? Why? You know legs are 50% of your body weight, right? You know if you work your legs out, your lower back, which might have problems, you know it gets strengthened, right? You know it connects to your glutes, your hamstring. It all connects. You can get out of the hotel cuck chair, you know that. You don't have to sit there and watch her. Some people, it's gonna come to them, friends. It's gonna come to them, and it's gonna be with a big fat green candle in their face. Okay? That's just how it always happens. That's how it happens. Now, is everyone going to make it? No. Crypto banter. Urgent. Here's why Tom Lee is switching to Soylana. Ay. So, every day I hear mainstream crypto KOLs. They tell me, because I watch them with you, they tell you and me that Soylana is contrarian and hated if it goes up. But all I see is constant Soylana shilling. In fact, I reported for you 2 days in a row, CoinTelegraph go absolutely bonkers euphoric when Soylana's up 2.5%. Soylana's up 2.5%, guys. Let's go tell the whole crypto industry. It's the only coin out there. It's funny. They even have the audacity to say that Tom Lee is going to rotate his Ethereum into soy. Okay. Ethereum, friends, went literally 250% in a straight line. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. Friends, it literally, let's do this, okay? You got to see it. It literally went 250% in a straight line. Look, that's it went up 3.5x. They still hate it. They still yell for soy. Okay. You keep having your soy lattes. Ben Copen calls for $500 Ethereum. Steady lads end their podcast. Okay. All right. Ethereum, still contrarian, still hated, still not respected. People laughing at Tom Lee, saying $12,000 will never happen. People saying Ethereum's slow. People saying, Soylana's going to have NASDAQ. Even though the best thing they can do is have 150,000 people losing money in Pump Fund Casino and trying to offer them innovative applications such as Google Maps with a crypto token. Whoa, that's exactly what the LA Vape Cabal victims want. Dude, I've been waking up every day, man. Oh, like, finally, gosh. Google Maps with a freaking crypto token. Whoa! Maybe you're right, man. Maybe I've just lost all sense of reality. I've got a peanut brain. I don't know what's going on. You know? Maybe I'm just hearing it wrong. Maybe that's actually what the people want. Yep. Those casino dwellers getting rinsed by all the insider, LA Vape Cabal, prostitute cabal, the feet smelling cabal, and all the other cabals, oranges, fat foot in their mouth, and all the other toe jam being inserted into the orifices of their body. Yes, I'm sure that's exactly the conclusion they're going to come to. They want to buy a Google Maps with a crypto token. That's exactly why they came into crypto, while they keep getting drained out, losing their money, and getting psyops into keep clicking. Just keep clicking. You're going to click your way into a lottery ticket one day. Just keep clicking. We're going much higher. I wonder which sacrifice treasury has 166,000 Ethereum in it. I heard there's a chain with a pulse out there. Probably nothing. Like, subscribe, Billy Button, or catch you soon.